Hi, I'm Josiah, and the deck I used was my goal.
I'm Owen. The deck I used was my goal.
I'm Richie. The deck I used was Morphonica, the Benji mana.
I am Gabriel, and the deck I used was Youthberg.
Personally, I think it was pretty well handled, especially with the implementation of the Bushinavi app. Everything went smooth this time around, so yeah, props to the team behind it.
Great thank you to the team. It was a very enjoyable event, and even compared to the previous season, this today's event was much more efficient and smooth already, which is a very great improvement in my opinion.
In my opinion, I think the event was handled quite well. Especially with the Bushy Navy app, it helped make everything smoother and like they have to keep like going to our website to check the bearings and everything.
Yep, the event was quite good. The team was very fast this time. I think it was a big improvement. Yep.
Sure, I feel everything is pretty good already. If anything, and this is slightly non-related, perhaps the only two things I would like is definitely more events as a player, and I would like to be able to use my own playmat. Like it's just for like a good luck charm.
I'm not very sure, but I would like more frame rate packs. Like maybe after a certain amount of matches, those that stay will get more. Like maybe up to I don't know round 7 to so called incentivize players to keep playing and not like give up so easily.
Yeah. As for me, I am a standard player, but I'm also a premium player. So I would like there to be events that are catered to premium players as well, because like in Japan have implemented premium events. So yeah, because those people who have invested in old cards are just waiting. Where's the premium events? Yeah.
Personally, I think I'm pretty satisfied with this time round. There were actually I noticed that there were water dispensers, which I drink a lot of water, so I think that is a good implementation. And yeah, other than that, I don't really have much to say on how to improve, but I just keep up the good work. Yeah.
It's 100% my goal. They were everywhere. Like I fought like a total of 5 out of like the 10 matches I played. It's kind of crazy lah, honestly.
I mean, definitely my goal. I'm a my goal player myself, and I had to play like 4 my goal mirrors, and it wasn't fun. It really wasn't.
Let me just throw a spanner out there. I actually hate playing against Youthberg because I am very, very afraid that they just somehow just check triggers and just kill me on turn 3. Yeah. And they were one of my hardest matchups. Yeah.
Okay, as for me, definitely the mirror match, but I didn't face any mirror match today, so that was good. And yeah, as they already alluded to, of course, my goal. Yeah.
I didn't really prepare. I had no idea what was going on. I just played what I like, and then if I win, I win. If I don't, then I won't be here lah. That's all there is to it.
I did test with I did have a playtest group with my locals. Yeah, definitely playtested the format, but yeah, I didn't really expect to be here as well. Yeah, cause yeah.
This is my first time here. I also like to also didn't expect to be able to play so far, but how I prepared, I would say I play tested with friends, I play tested with locals, but at the end of the day, I really just went with my waifu deck. That's it.
So for me, yeah, I also playtest with my playtest group a lot. And actually, prior to this, I did not know how to use my Go. So about 3 weeks ago, I've never touched the deck. And I decided I'll spend these 3 weeks to go on a tournament killing spree. So I went to many different tournaments and tried to top all of them with my Go and learn from the players there. Yeah.
Personally, I don't really know. I think Shiranui is not that bad, and what is more balanced than in any of the previous eras. I think they did a good job with how the cards work. Yeah.
Yeah, personally, I also feel that the implementation of these two strike deserts were good. It's a good way to check out the meta last minute for Season 4, because I think people already expected some decks, and with these two new decks coming in, they didn't know what to expect, and people had to prepare in like different ways, definitely.
So personally, I feel that both Shiranu and Luat are a pretty good deck, but I don't think they are able to break into the meta due to how slow it is. Yeah, so if there is some way that promo or whatever card that's released that will help these decks to sort of gain advantage and move fast in the early game, I think we could see more of it. And you never know what will happen. Maybe down the road you'll see more of it top. Yeah.
I definitely feel the two strike deck sets they were released at a very good timing. Like I had to do last minute play testing against Shanui and Luat even this morning of the tournament. Few strike deck sets definitely a good thing. To many players it's a different it's like a so the older G era players it's a nostalgia for them. I personally play Luat and Messiah myself. And more importantly, it's like an entry level meta deck where people can just purchase the strike deck set, make some modifications, and it will do you just well.
Corina,
Who's that?
your grade 1 youth book.
Oh.
Card. That card is. That card is.
Wow, one card.
I think as seeing that 3 of them also find it very tough, I think it's a good testament to how healthy the format is.
Yeah, because to think of one card to ban like completely just kick out the game is like because specific decks have specific cards that help them gain advantage. Then it doesn't make sense if one deck loses that one card and then it just becomes unplayable.
Personally, it's a good thing that by the fact that we cannot come out with a specific card to kill shows the game is in a good state, and it's a good sign. It's better than let's say just kill Anon to cripple my goal.
Yeah, same. I feel the same way.
I feel like it could bring some very interesting decks into the format. Just hoping that no deck gets like too broken. As long as everything stays somewhat fair and like no deck overpowers and hope it doesn't overpower the old decks too much. So it gives players incentive to buy it, but it also makes it so that people who play the previous seasons can still match up to it and like not feel like I have to spend money to get the new cards. If not, I will not win.
Yeah, I'm excited for a new season. I'm really hoping that Bushwood implements like more defensive skills in D, because like as of now, it may be balanced, but it may balance in a different way. It may be balanced because you may just ride up and not be able to guard, and the opponent may just die. So balance is like a subjective thing. So yeah, hoping they implement more defensive options for D.
To reiterate from the previous player, I agree the defensive options. I feel having more blitz, let's say blitz orders, more generic cycle cards, although some people may disagree, will help you to survive the early games. I'm definitely excited for the new cards, new characters, new decks, new mechanics I'll encounter in the next season. But one thing that worries me will be how well will those cards fare out against the current top contenders. So definitely my goal, obviously, but even powerful decks like Youthberg, Drajuword, they have I would say a very steep power difference.
Yeah, so I think correct lah. Defensively, the meta is very, very aggressive. So more defensive options is good. Like one very good card design is Morphonica actually. It's a pretty good defensive option to be able to PG a rear guard attack. Yeah. So hope to see more of these defensive plays like Siana as well to be more prevalent in the meta.
To add on a little bit more, actually, we should get new effect triggers, like different effects for triggers, because some of the effect triggers are like some of the heal effect triggers aren't really very like useful. Like some decks they don't add crit, but they play a lot of crit triggers, then their crit will just increase when they drive check. So like it makes the 10k double rare heal kind of obsolete in a way.
I think another thing to add is more generic orders like Sanctitude or like Forbidor and stuff like that. Yeah, they are actually very interesting, and being able to play them in different decks opens a lot of options for the decks. Yeah.
Maybe since if the game is intending to introduce the number of strike deck sets, I think it'll be nice to have something like more of the original G era mechanics carry over. Like perhaps a one-time use G Guardian will be good. Yeah, just to make that deck more survivable. And yet I believe it's something the old players won't hate. They will actually in fact quite welcome it since it's something they are familiar with.
One final thing to add, just a thing for consideration. Sort of like how Hue Guardians were implemented in V. Something like that should be implemented in standard as well, I feel. Yeah.
Haha, I made it.
Thanks to all my friends who supported me. I really appreciate it.
Finally won after so long, so thanks, I guess.
Yeah, to all my friends who helped me, James, Fidaus, yeah, all of y'all, Jovian, yeah, thanks for helping me playtest my decks and yeah, giving me the motivation, even though I'm very tired.
And Swiss is crazy.
Yeah, it's at the top of B.
Top of B, okay.
Let's see.
Eldon.
Alright,
Top or bottom?
alright.
Top of C, I think.
Just fun fact, I lost 3 times to Eldon while playing my Go.
Before Gilia.
Bottom of C.
How about I put it at the end?
Horrendous.
Sure, put it there. Put it there.
Okay. Avagada?
A.
A, you think it's
I'm
A?
putting it at A.
I will
I
put
feel
it
it's
at
a
a B.
I think it's a
I'll
B.
put it
I'll
at-
put it B.
I'm
Oh,
putting
sorry.
Okay.
Yeah, B. Yeah.
This deck is
Liana
damn
Vivace.
scary.
I would
A,
say
low A. Yeah, low A. Yeah.
Low A will be here.
Yeah.
Jojo Ignis.
A.
Top of A.
Actually,
Top
I
of
think
A.
it's low
I
S.
assume it's top of A or
Top of A.
Yeah.
I think it's
We'll
top
put it
of
at top of A
Top of
first.
A.
Okay, yeah. Then,
Because-
yeah, maybe at the
But
end,
if we
maybe
store away, I'll rate Uberg, right, which is the next one right on top of it.
I'll put
Yeah, then S. Bottom of S. Yeah, bottom of S.
Yeah,
Yes.
because youth is just broken. What is this?
Siana.
Siana.
Siana, I'll put in B.
I will
Yeah,
put
I'll
it
put
in
it
low
B.
A
It's,
though.
yeah, I'll put it in low
Okay.
B.
Okay. High B, low A.
High B, low A. Okay.
We just put it B. Just
Yeah,
put it
just
B.
high B.
High B, yeah.
High B.
Okay, Pacifica?
B,
I have
but
no
low
idea.
B, but
I
low-
think it's
low
just.
B.
I think it's B. Yeah, right.
It's like a middle ground B.
Okay, here lah.
For sure.
Oh, my top 8 though.
For sure,
Maybe the.
today.
Biased because I play
think
for
lowest
Shah.
A.
I think it's A.
I think it's
also.
low A. I think it's low A. Yeah, it really is low A.
It's a very rogue deck.
Standard.
Herminia, I would
I'm
put in
quite
the same
surprised
tier
there
as
was no
for Shah.
Herminia.
No, I actually fought to Herminia.
My friends
Oh.
lost to Herminia in open.
Yeah, okay,
I'll
low
put
A,
it
low
low
A.
A.
Yeah, it's a very low A.
I
Yeah.
would actually say high B, but okay.
It's actually maybe.
My Prism, I'll put it in.
Prism?
I'll put it in A.
I'll put it in.
Middle
I also
of
put
A.
A, yeah.
Middle of A.
Yeah.
Bit of it.
Labrador.
It's
It's
I'll
very
just put it
oppressive
here.
and good and tight.
Early game, I see.
Shamo.
Oh,
I'll put it high A.
high.
High A.
I think mid.
find
I think
it
Mid ah.
I
No,
think mid
the
A,
high
high
roll
A.
is
Oh yeah,
insane.
maybe right. I've
High
never really
roll
played against
is
the deck, so
insane.
maybe alright. Yeah.
There once
Mid
hit
or
93k while I was
I
like,
think
going
mid is okay.
With
lah.
all the
Three
recess,
times.
recess is it?
3
With
times,
recess,
yeah.
right?
93k 3 times.
Oh, that's tough.
Mid lah.
Yeah,
Okay, let's
let's
put it a
mid.
mid lah.
If later want to shift, then we shift.
Fennel, B. It's
B, it's a
actually
B, it's a B,
it's actually a good
It's a mid
deck.
deck, it's a mid deck. Yeah, it's high B, it's high B, high B deck.
Okay,
Yeah.
our 2 strike deck sets.
Oh my goodness. I think Luat is like B's, high B, high B.
I personally
low
think they
A.
go for.
Low
I
A.
personally think they'll go in both low A.
Yeah.
I think they are both in low A. Yes, yeah, right. Both low A, both low A.
Guys,
yeah.
we're missing something. Do you realize?
My goal.
Yeah, where's my goal?
Where's Porphonica?
Can we borrow a marker?
I go.
This makes you look like the best deck of the format.
Just point, where would my goal be?
Here.
I will write the 4 alphabets like
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
I will actually cut this into 2, and then I'll say non my goal and my
My
goal.
goal, yeah.
Porphonica.
Oh, I think it's
I'll put it in low S to high.
Yeah, high.
Actually, I'll put Shiro in A.
low S, yeah. It's low S, high is. I think it's A, I think it's A.
I mean, I play both and
I think it's Mofanica
Yeah,
is
it's
a
good.
is a meta. See the meta. You can tag for the meta. So yeah,
because it's very simple. Shiro, you win the dice roll, right? That's half your game won already.
yeah high.
That's Shiro.